Guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Sunday Conversations at the Hold My Beer channel. You know, so on Sundays we tend to talk about, well, Mama Hold My Beer tends to ask me questions on trending topics so I can give my unadulterated, unfiltered opinion. And so, hey, it's a Sunday. I appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day to watch me and watch us. And like, comment, subscribe, share the video, give us a thumbs up. And we're going to keep giving y'all this content. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Without further ado, fire in the hole.
Well, all right, so let's start talking. You get your favorite beverage. Are you finished with everything? Are you ready for me to start talking?
Yeah, we talk.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. All right, so the number one topic we're going to talk about is 6 days ago, y'all president allowed 59 white South Africans into the United States and gave them refugee status. Now, this came just a couple of months after he had said that all the brown people and anybody that's into this country illegally, they just so happen to be minority people. As soon as he kicked them out, now he's allowing all these non-melanated people into the country. And I just want to know how you feel about it, Mr. Crump.
I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I think it's some bullshit and a whole bunch of different areas and arenas. First of all, to all you, my Latinos, I like y'all, love y'all. But hey, see, we try to tell y'all, try to warn y'all, okay? You know, speak no English, you know USA, okay? He wants y'all out of here. Black people, he assaulting us with the DEI, the Smithsonian Museum. They trying to take all of his stuff down. He took down Jackie Robinson stuff from back in the day, this, that, and the third. And but however, what did he say? No more immigrants, nobody else coming to the USA, getting a free handout or anything. How ironic, though, like the question was posed, you know, you'll let for sake of argument, I'm going to call them white South Africans. Okay, but they're not African, obviously, because guess what? The continent of Africa is damn black. Okay, these people are from the Netherlands, Scandinavia. They from wherever, and they came there, and basically they took over. Apartheid, because most of us, if you're watching this channel, we live in the U.S. Basically apartheid in that part of the world means slavery, segregation. Yep. Okay, and so that's some BS. But also what they're doing is they know their numbers, their population is dwindling. Yes. Okay, so they want to get rid of all the brown. They can't get rid of me at all. God damn it, I'm tell you that right now. We here. Ain't nothing you can do about me or my family. But anyway, that's a different conversation, different day.
I think the excuse that he's using to give them refugee status, he's saying that they are being they're at risk of being murdered, executed, and all this stuff. But so are the cartels killing the Mexican people. So why?
Man, they have whole damn civil wars in basically, let's call it Palestine. Okay, they bombing the hell out of them people. He ain't bringing them in.
Sure enough.
Okay, Rwanda. Okay, they super black people. He ain't bringing them in. They are in direct conflict. People are getting killed. We know it. See, I'm a news guy. I don't really do so much social media. I'm a news guy. Rwanda, they getting killed over there. The Congo, I'm talking about wholesale. He ain't talking about bringing them in. Or nothing, because guess what? That does not fit the narrative that he wants. Because guess what? Truth be told, him and his acolytes, the MAGA people, they don't want brown people or black people. You know, he's actually said it. He said, I wish we could bring. I think that's why he was talking about annexing or trying to get Greenland. They're white people. All right, and I'm so sorry to my Latinos, Cubans, and everything that thought you were going to come over here and align yourself with whiteness. See, I can say what I want to say. All right? They don't like y'all. They do not like y'all. They will tolerate you. They do not Me and my people been over here 400 years.
Yep.
They don't even like us.
And they don't even have any proof that any of this is happening.
Ain't nothing going on over there with them people.
He just saying that the
Man.
sympathy, but they don't care about the Mexicans.
Man, and none of that. Man, look here, man. I think they like 3% of the population in South Africa, but they own like 80% of the land. Ain't nobody fucking with them people.
Ain't nobody messing with them.
You know what I'm saying? And what it is, because guess what now? The black people's in control of South Africa, and maybe they are taking their land. But guess what? I think I kind of agree with that. Mm-hmm. How you gonna come steal my land, and then when the tides turn, tell me I can't take my own land back? No. And now he want to bring them in over here to try to bulk up the. Hey, if any of y'all Afrikaners are watching this channel or watching this episode, this is not South Africa. Sure. You are in the good old U.S. of A. Yeah. And black people are not docile like our compatriots over there in South Africa. You will fuck around and find out. Mm-hmm. And then when I looked at them people ain't look like they was they had on shoes and stuff. They look good, healthy, and fat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They didn't
look like they was in need of refuge.
In refuge. Refuge means.
I think it just boiled down to Trump is a racist and he's not trying to hide his racism.
And that's what it is.
Speaking of racism, it's one little story I just have to put it on here on the docket. You ever heard of the Nottoway Plantation?
No.
So it's the oldest and biggest antebellum mansion / plantation in Louisiana. It was built 166 years ago, and they boast having over 250 documented slaves working on this plantation. A few days ago, it burned down.
The bitch need to burn down.
The ground.
The bitch need to burn down. I'd have been out that bitch doing a kumbaya.
But what's so crazy is about it is that they upset with black people because we are rejoicing. We are happy that this historical landmark is no more.
Fuck
and even
them.
if they rebuild it, it won't be on the backs of slaves.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Next question.
Okay.
Let that bitch burn down. Bitch, burn, baby, burn. So, Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Know what I'm saying? What the hell with them people, man? These people are nuts.
The people crazy. And they romanticize the whole, like they used to do tours, and the tour guides would tell the people, oh, the slaves loved living here. They was able to all stay together as a family. They had their own homes. It just made it sound like it was Club Med out there instead of slavery. It ain't no good parts to slavery
at all. And this is why that's why, especially in Florida, and our curriculum in K through 12 and even in college, they're wrestling with it. Okay, because guess what? You know that was wrong. Mm-hmm. Y'all know slavery was wrong. Mm-hmm. How can you be Christian and not know that was wrong? Okay, but I'm gonna tell you how Crump feel about it. All right, guess what? I'm happy that bitch burned down. I wish the rest of them burned down.
Exactly.
I would have had a bonfire. I had a whole barbecue, nigga. I would have had a block party out that bitch. You hear me?
What's that other one? Whitley. I want all of them to go to the ground.
Burn down, bitch. Burn down. Burn down.
All right, so the next.
And I hope y'all ain't had no goddamn insurance. Burn down.
Well, they say it's ruined. It's no.
Burn again, then. God damn it.
They say
burn. Sorry.
I'm
done. I'm ranting. I'm sorry.
Okay, so FAMU hired a president. You gonna have to enlighten me on that. Well, they said the lady was not qualified. What made her unqualified?
Well,
FAMU College.
University.
University.
Yeah, the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. And the reason I think this kind of hit my radar is because I live in Florida. I went to FAMU High School. I went to a different college, but my brother graduated from FAMU, and there are a lot of people that are very upset about this hire. This lady, even though she may have been bright, intelligent, I don't know, I've never met the lady. She's never been a teacher, an educator,
really?
a professor, an adjunct professor, anything.
How'd she get that job?
She's never done any of that. As opposed to the other three candidates.
Yeah.
Now, not only that, the board of trustees, which guess what? If I was a FAMU alum, I would be calling them. I would take my money away from them. Which I saw one lady said, guess what? Because you have some old people, right, that they have no children, they have no family. So when they die, they will leave bequeath their assets to whatever organization. So you have a lot of older black people who were in that situation who had FAMU written into their will. That no, not no more. Because it's
Marvel White.
yeah, whatever her name is. All right, she was some communication, something here and there and there. No, this lady's not qualified. It kind of comes back to damn Trump. Okay, you putting all these unqualified people in position. And not only that, they're paying this lady $750,000 a year, which is $300,000 more. Yeah, which is $300,000 more than the past president that just resigned or retired a few months ago. And she has no experience,
Okay, so the next topic we're going to talk about is a Georgia woman. She goes by the name of Adriana Smith. Over 3 months ago, she went to bed with a headache. She woke up, she had blood clots on her brain. They officially declared her brain dead, which means that she has passed away. But they're keeping her body alive because she is pregnant, and they won't allow her to just pass away peacefully because Georgia has passed the heartbeat abortion law, and with that law it states that as soon as a heartbeat is detected, which is within 6 weeks of conception, the fetus is a live fetus and can I don't declare the baby unless it can survive outside of the body, but they think that it does, and they're keeping her body alive so that this baby can have a chance at life. My problem with that is the doctors are saying that this baby might be blind, they probably gonna have disabilities, they're going to be wheelchair bound for the rest of their life. They lost too much oxygen to their brain. And they want to bring this baby to a world to just be, disabled for what? So how you feel about that?
Well, see, I'm with you on a lot of things. But some things I'm not with you on. And I'm not with you on this. All right, now, women do, obviously, natural females, carry babies. We all understand that. But I gotta say, goddamn it, now you shouldn't keep a woman who's clinically dead, from what I'm gathering, alive to bear a child from what you're saying, who's gonna have all of these disabilities and everything physically. But even beyond that, coming to the world and not have a mom. All right, that in itself is very fucked up too. And I think, the Republicans, they went so far off the road. Now, I don't agree with abortion as a means of birth control. Let me say that. Now, but I don't agree with that. Okay, but in certain instances, I will go along with abortion. Rape, verifiable rape, police report, everything. Okay. Because you don't want to burden the mother with having to raise a child that came about through that manner. B, incest, because it does happen. It's sick and depraved as it is, it happens. Okay, and in the possibility of the mom dying, which that's what this is. So basically, you're turning this lady. This shit sound like some shit out of a movie, like the alien thing. We see the aliens in like in a
the vat of water.
A vat of water and something, and they just, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
As humans.
You just holding this, and it's not even a healthy baby.
So you
y'all be hollering about taxpayer dollars. Y'all, you know how much it's gonna cost? They talking about millions of dollars a day to keep this lady alive.
Yeah.
Her body alive.
And then when the baby comes,
the rest of its life millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to get, and then who the burden gonna be on? The grandmama who already raised her kid, now she got to raise this child, or you gonna put the baby in foster care?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
And then it's still no matter how you chop it up, you know. So I can break it down to the maggots is you're gonna still have the same issue, still money, dollars, and we're taxpayers. And when tax time comes, I don't get no goddamn money back. It be the money getting paid. You know, so what? So
we can talk because we taxpayers.
Yeah. So what? So this is nuts, and that's extreme to me. Hey man, like I said, I'm with you on a lot of things, but when you're right, you're right. You're wrong. And in this case,
don't be trying to bring God into it, because God ain't got nothing to do with y'all selfish acts. This ain't got nothing to do with God and what God.
No, because normally if God had anything to do with it,
she wouldn't be kept alive. Her and that baby would be gone.
They would be gone together at the same time.
Just take all the man-made stuff away, and then just let whatever's gonna happen. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be.
It was written by God.
Exactly.
That's how
I feel. Since you want to bring God into it, I know that's how they do. They think they just bring God into everything. God don't be having nothing to do with this. It's y'all own selfishness. Ooh, that done pissed me off. Mad about that later. But anyway, let's change the subject. What's going on with Tory Lanez? I heard he was stabbed in prison.
So that kind of popped up on my radar. Let's give y'all a little bit of background story, context about Tory Lanez. So for y'all who don't even know who he is, he's a rapper. I would advise you not to try to become a rapper. Tell your children not to become a rapper, because a couple things gonna happen. You're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna die, or you're gonna get a RICO. All right.
Even if it's just you in the RICO.
Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. So that's not the plan you want to be on. Hey, like Webby say, hey, children go to school.
Exactly.
You be whatever you want to be. Be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. Don't try to be no goddamn rapper. All right? Because them your three options. RICO, death, jail. All right?
So, one or the other.
That's it. So, he got stabbed in the 14th. Lungs collapsed, head stabbed. You damn.
But he got, like, shanked?
Yeah, he got shanked. All right, but it all stems from the young lady he was dating way back. I don't know when he was dating the lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest celebrity or whatever person. And supposedly he shot this girl, the celebrity. Everything we're talking about, two guys, you can Google it. It's readily available on the internet.
And it's all allegedly.
It's all allegedly. I'm talking about all the topics we always talk about on any Sunday conversation. Just know that.
Yeah.
So allegedly he shot this young lady 3 times in the foot. All right, but this week after ironically, when his lawyers came out and said we have new evidence from the bodyguard that says the bodyguard overheard a conversation, not with the female celebrity, but with her best friend, that she admitted to shooting the female celebrity 3 times.
Wait, her best friend shot?
Yeah.
Admitted to shooting her?
Yeah.
And they blamed it on him?
And they blamed it on him. You know, and that's why something else, you know, my opinion, everybody always say, oh, believe everything women say. Sometimes you can't do that, man, all the time. You know, you can't do that. He had no reason to shoot either one of them, because to be very honest about it, he was fucking both of them. And what happened is the one found out about the other one, and it went hard left. And and they had a firearm in the vehicle, and the friend, the non-celebrity friend, shot the famous friend. But you know,
they been beefing for years.
You know,
anyways.
And then and the non-celebrity friend was telling the celebrity, hey, why do you always have to go after the guys I'm dealing with and everything? And the celebrity, from what I've always seen of her, she's an Amazon. She a big ass broad. That's why they call her the stallion. She's a big ass goddamn fucking big ass girl. You know what I'm saying? She ain't bigger than me or taller than me, but it was relative. This old lady, she 5 foot tall. This lady I'm talking about, she like 5'10", 5'11", and then she get drunk. Okay, and then she get violent. You know.
Allegedly.
And so they leaving a party, and they start arguing and bickering. But y'all watch that story, Like I said, I really think that gentleman was railroaded.
They gave him so many years in prison for that. Like, golly. Did he have like a long history before that?
No.
Dang, they really took him to the cleaners. I'm like, did his lawyers do any work?
You know, well, he had sucky lawyers, because guess what? Like, yeah, he ain't got that super paper. Yeah, he got a little bit of money, but he ain't got that super paper, so he can have a super team. But it's just all bad. Now think about this. This man potentially a few days ago could have got killed in prison on something that he didn't even do. And I really believe he didn't have anything to do with that girl getting shot. I believe it was an argument amongst two women, okay, and one pulled out a firearm, shot the other one. And then, per the DNA, when they ran the samples and everything, the guy's DNA wasn't even on the gun.
That's what they said, yeah. Wow.
That's pretty wild. So, okay, I have guns. Y'all know I like guns. Y'all watch the channel. If you haven't watched the channel, keep watching the channel. Go look at some of my old videos. I enjoy guns and firearms. If I go grab a gun, which I have one right there, and my fingerprints and sweat and oils come out on it, my DNA is on it. When they tested it at the lab, it wasn't his, but he went to jail. How'd that work?
That's why you say you don't always label the same. Like, cause I tend to believe women, but sometimes you just don't. You can't believe them all. Like, let's talk about it. Diddy. Let's get some updates going on with Diddy and Cassie.
Goddamn Diddy.
Now the defense took over, and they started interrogating Miss Cassie May. And girl, you talking about you didn't like these freak offs. You had me feeling all sorry for you. Like, dang, he was really pressuring her. He doing all this stuff. But you sending him the text message. You initiating it. I can't wait to do it, and I want to do the freak off. You want to do a freak off? Want to do a freak off? You were just down for it as him. If you are pressuring me to do something,
I'm not gonna ever pressure you to do a freak off. Cause goddamn it, I'm swinging something to you now.
Oh Lord, please not.
Yeah, I'm swinging something to you now. Goddamn it, hey. I mean, hey, I'm about a lot of things, but ain't no goddamn swinging shit going on over here. Okay, don't think you about to come over here and I'm not Diddy and this is not Cassie.
When she realized that she wasn't getting chosen, she then decided that she was gonna leave him and go with the other man and get married and all this kind of stuff. But then she had all these regrets because she thinking about, dang, I done mudded myself out for this man.
Yep.
I done took all these dinglings in my mouth and they done peed on me.
Come on, so man, she had.
And now he over here living his best life with Carisha and doing all this kind of stuff. They flying.
And I'm married to the personal trainer.
Yeah.
And he ain't got no goddamn money. That shit went from here to here real fast.
And she probably.
And she was bitter about it.
She was bitter.
And
I know she was happy, but she was bitter about it.
Yeah.
Like,
because money does matter.
Because I know I would be pissed off if I gave you the best years of my life and allowed myself to do all of these things for you, and then you just it's just like when you on the ground and you ain't got no money, and the woman that stood up by you, and then once you blow up, then you leave that woman to go with somebody else. That's the same feeling that she probably got. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, but I like again, like I like that's from female standpoint, and I agree with that 100%. You know, but from my perspective as a dude, you know, who I just can't. It's hard for me to wrap or see where the RICO and the continuing criminal enterprise and everything is with this case. Like I said, this whole last week, only thing we've kind of heard about is sex, drugs,
rock and roll.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay, I like, you know, even I can be very objective, you know, but I just don't see where this is going. And then she got caught in so many different things. You know, the text messages, they don't lie, man.
Oh, but she conveniently didn't remember.
Yeah, they don't lie.
Yeah.
you know. And what I will say is Puff made a fatal mistake by settling with that lady the next day. But what it was is he kind of knew this. B, you have a lot of money, and people are like, oh, why do rich people settle? Man, look here, man. If you got $2-3 billion in cash, I'm talking about. Obviously, he had that in cash because you can't settle if you don't have that in cash.
Right.
So for him just to wire over $20 million, I think she should have been disqualified from testifying. Me personally.
Yeah, in the criminal trial.
Me personally, because that's, to me, that's
money that mean that, okay, I'm good. I don't need you to serve no kind of justice.
Yeah, especially knowing that when all of this allegedly happened,
Yeah.
she didn't call the police. There were nothing.
Yeah.
I just don't agree. I don't care who that is.
Yeah.
I just don't agree
You
with
wanted
it.
to protect him, keep protecting him.
Yeah.
Don't stop now.
Yeah. And then and guess what? He probably, before she started dealing with the personal trainer guy and having babies by the personal trainer guy, Diddy might have been giving her, who knows, $100,000 a month.
Still messing around.
Well, not even that. He might have put her on an automatic allowance. You get $100,000 a month. Cause that's cheap to a guy like that, right? But at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? You're like, well, it don't.
Well, he was asking for his money back because he found out he was sending her over there to be personal trained, and the personal trainer.
Yeah, and the personal trainer was personal training her.
Yeah.
I would want my money back too.
His money back. I don't think he was giving her no money.
Yeah.
I think he wanted his money back because he on the text message he was asking for his money back.
Yeah, because I seen you over to get personal trained. Don't mean you get trained like that.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, come on now.
But they do have more weeks to go in the trial, and so
we're gonna stay tapped in with this, you know, because I know this is hot topic.
Hot topic.
And so